shocking new details in a deadly triple stabbing in the Bronx. New York police say the teenage son of one of the victims is now being questioned as a possible suspect.
Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson spoke exclusively to the sister of one of the victims. She joins us live from the Mott Haven section of the Bronx. Kimberly?
Well, Sade, sources tell Eyewitness News Jonathan Rivera's son tonight is in the hospital after checking himself in with cuts on his hands. Sources say the teenager appears to be having a mental health crisis, telling doctors he heard voices. So many people simply shattered and crushed by what has happened. A sister who lost her best friend and is speaking only to Eyewitness News. Heartbreaking moment. Miguel Rivera, for the first time, sees where his 38-year-old son Jonathan, there on the left, was murdered. Also killed, Jonathan's little boy.
Caden, my baby, oh, my baby, man.
Both were repeatedly stabbed here inside their building on East 136th Street in the Bronx. Also targeted in the deadly attack, Caden's mother, 33-year-old Hanoi Peralta. Here she is just last month, November 3rd, as Caden celebrated his 5th birthday. In an exclusive interview by phone, Hanoi's sister wanted the world to know just how special Hanoi and Caden were. For her safety, we're not revealing her name.
He loved his mother. She loved that boy. Where he was at, there she was. Where she was, he was. They both had life purpose, and it was taken from both of them.
The 911 call came in Sunday morning around 6:45. There, that's Hanoi's Saturday, inside a deli in her building.
God give lives. He don't take them. And that baby and that young lady and their family did not deserve that.
Jonathan was found in the lobby, Hanoi and Caden, inside the couple's first-floor apartment. Her sister tells me she and Hanoi just saw each other a few days ago.
We spent the day just doing some little shopping for Christmas, and the next day was Thanksgiving. I don't expect someone to want to harm them or anybody of all people. A kid at that.
Remembering Caden as a ball of energy who would light up a room.
The sweetest little thing. He loved his action figures, anything Marvel. He owned a toy shop. He had it all.
And back here live, a memorial. This balloon you're looking at there, that's special. That's for Caden. Mutant Ninja Turtles were his favorite, were actually the theme of his birthday party earlier this month. As for that possible suspect, Jonathan Rivera's teenage son, we are told he has not been charged and that he is receiving medical treatment.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, verse 4 in the Good News Translation. The life of every person belongs to me, the life of the parent as well as that of the child. The person who sins is the one who will die. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 4 in the Good News Translation. The life of every person belongs to me, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. The life of the parent as well as that of the child. The person who sins is the one who will die. And as we see, man, you know, the judgment of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is flourishing upon the earth. Okay, you saw a parent and a son get judged at the same time. Somebody else get injured. And as you heard, you know, the woman said they didn't deserve this. They're innocent. And how could this happen? You know, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Okay, the wicked understands nothing. Okay, the wicked doesn't understand the will and the judgments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, but the righteous understand all things, roughly paraphrasing Proverbs 28, verse 5. And this is also judgment from prior transgressions, prior iniquities, which is sins, and also for how they're conducting and living their life right now in this captivity, man. Okay, all the judgments, all the, you know, commandments that Yahweh Shem Yahweh brings forth are righteous and balanced altogether, man. And, you know, with us being blessed and given this understanding, we understand why these things occur and why they're being brought forth. And as y'all know, and as you should know, this is Ephraim. Okay, this is Ephraim getting judged like this, man. Okay, and this judgment is only going to increase amongst the tribes, man. Okay, and as the scripture stated, man, the life of every person belongs to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So he ordains and brings forth the judgment. Okay, that's our Father, our Heavenly Father, our Creator. Okay, our husband. So, you know, it is what it is, man. We just hope and pray that we don't be a part of this. So let's jump to the book of Deuteronomy in the Good News Translation. Deuteronomy chapter 32. And let's go to verse 39. I, Yahweh, and I, Yahweh, alone am the Most High. No other power is real. I kill and I give life. I wound and I heal. And no one can oppose what I do. So for our people to literally speak against in ignorance and not have the understanding and the true knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, Salakia, of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, they say idiotic and stupid remarks, as they said in this news clip. You know, they were innocent. They didn't deserve this. Okay, you're not Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You don't know what everybody else has done to deserve the judgments that he brings forth, man. Okay, and also too, you know, he has the prophets, and furthermore, the gospel started right there in New York. The gospel was sprung forth out of New York, I believe in Harlem, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, you have numerous camps, you know, not only just GMS, but numerous Israelite camps telling you, Jakes, that you're Israelites, man. But what does Jake do? They scoff, they mock. Okay, they think this is a joke, you know. And so, you know, the time just came. The time just came for, you know, these Israelites to be judged according to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's pleasure, man. You know, to appease him, man. Because we don't, again, as I always say and state in these lessons, in these judgment lessons, we don't know what these people have done in their prior lives and how they're, you know, presenting themselves to society right now to deserve the judgment that the Lord has brought forth, man. Okay? But as it says, man, I, and I alone am the Most High. No other power is real. I kill and I give life. I wound and I heal. And no one can oppose what I do. So the Lord calls the shots, man. Okay? It was ordained and furthermore written beforehand for it to happen this way, man. Okay? And again, as I stated, let's grab, I'm gonna go to the King James Version. I want to read this first precept. I want to read the first one in this in this format. Job chapter 4, because again, nobody perishes being innocent, man. Let's get the scripture. Job chapter 4. Matter of fact, Salakia, Job chapter 4, I'm going to read the verse 7 in Salakia. I'm going to read verse 7 in the Good News Translation because it hits hard. Okay, so this is the book of Job chapter 4. I'm going to read verse 7 in the Good News Translation, then I'm going to jump back to the KJV. Think back now. Okay, think back now. Name a single case where someone righteous met with disaster. Think back now. Name a single case where someone righteous met with disaster. Okay, KJV, verse 8. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. So you reap what you sow. Okay, and as it says in the book of, you know, to basically show an example to verse 7, as it says in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1, okay, the souls of the righteous are in the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and shall no torment touch them. Okay, and also the books of Proverbs, chapter 91, Job chapter 5, and various other precepts. The Lord's going to protect the righteous. The Lord's going to have a hedge, you know, and guide the righteous, and not have, nothing happened upon them, but you will have some Israelites to be martyrs, witnesses for this gospel, for the testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? But nobody perishes being innocent, as we read in Job chapter 4, verse 7 in the KJV. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. So, you're out here producing and bringing forth wickedness. You're planting that seed every day and amplifying and elevating in your wickedness and your iniquities. And you're going to have to reap what you sow, man. Okay, because the Most High is not to be mocked. And you're deceiving yourselves to believe what you're doing is acceptable and righteous, man, when it's just leading you to what? Your disaster, your destruction, man. Job chapter 4, verse 7 in the Good News Translation. Think back now. Name a single case where someone righteous met with disaster, man. So name that case. Think about it, man. Okay, those that honor and fear and are obedient to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, okay, they receive mercy. Okay, so let's go here. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 12 in the Good News Translation. You never know when your time is coming. Like birds suddenly caught in a trap, like fish caught in a net. We are trapped at some evil moment when we least expect it. Okay, I'm gonna read that again because this hits hard. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 12 in the Good News Translation. You never know when your time is coming. Okay, and it also goes back to the precept of Sirach chapter 5, verse 7, man. And again, you are getting this gospel on a daily basis, man. Okay, so our people don't have the fear, the acknowledgement, the reverence, and they're damn sure not obedient and in subjection to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. They're in subjection and obedient to this captivity, to the so-called self-proclaimed white man, the Hebrew Edomites, man. Okay, you never know when your time is coming. Like birds suddenly caught in a trap, like fish caught in a net. We are trapped at some evil moment. So this was an evil moment that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai brought forth these Ephraimites, man. Because I've literally heard niggas, and I've come across niggas in the world that literally said at their own mouth, I would rather get shot than to get stabbed. And you have to imagine that because somebody's stabbing you and puncturing your flesh left and right, it's going to hurt more. You're going to feel that pressure more when, a bullet, is going at a certain speed and that bullet's hot. So it's, it's going to puncture you quick. But to get stabbed, man, we are trapped at some evil moment when we least expect it. So that destruction, that death, that judgment come at you suddenly, man. Your day could be, the Lord can make you have a beautiful, prosperous day. Then all of a sudden, your judgment's right there, flip-flopping. Okay, and the little boy got put to death and everything else. Is a sad situation, but this is ordained and written beforehand by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and more of this is going to happen. More of this is going to happen. Just like you see over there in our land, you see these Ishmaelite kids getting put to death left and right, man. It's all of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and the Lord is making our hearts cold, man, because we're going to see a lot of this stuff, Lord willing. That we are those men and we be protected. We're going to see a lot more of this stuff, man. So you should literally be preparing yourself, okay? So give me 1 second. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, starting off at verse 4 in the Good News Translation. Go through the whole city of Jerusalem and put a mark on the forehead of everyone who is distressed and troubled because of all the disgusting things being done in the city. And the only ones that is doing that is the ones that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has awoken. Okay, first and foremost, the prophets, vexed with the filthy conversations, vexed with the production of a society. Okay, what Esau, advertises amongst the masses of people here in Babylon. Everything about this fucking captivity is vexing. It's oppressing, man. And we're crying out, sending out supplications daily, every single second, man. Meditation, prayer, putting up lessons every single second. We're crying out to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Verse 5. And I heard the Most High say to the other men, follow him through the city. Okay, follow him through the city and kill, spare no one. Have mercy on no one. Okay, because again, we're the only ones sighing and crying for everything that's being advertised, everything that's being done before our eyes, before our face. And we have no might. We're literally waiting till Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to judge this place and destroy this place. But 2/3 of our people are comfortable. Okay, they partake and practice and master these unrighteous, wicked deeds, man, daily. All right. So you damn right the Lord's going to be judging and slaughtering man, woman, and child, infants, and all that, man. Okay. Verse 5 again. And I heard the Most High say to the other men, follow him through the city and kill, spare no one, have mercy on no one. Kill the old men, young women, mothers, and children. But don't touch anyone who has the mark on his forehead. Start here at my temple. So they began with the leaders who were standing at the temple. So look, man, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to amplify more and more, man. Okay? This is just the beginning, man. We're going to see more. All right? We're going to see way more than what we see right now. Again, Adawan Ratazah, we are the predestinated, man. Okay, so, you gotta prepare yourself, man. There's going to be a lot more judgment that the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to bring forth. Okay? Okay, let's see here. Let's jump to the book of Sirach, chapter 39 in the KJV. And we'll close out there because the point is made. Sirach 39 in the KJV, starting off at verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made him. Because as you heard, the news people say, the young man said he heard voices. He heard voices. Those spirits telling you to bring forth that judgment. Okay, as the Lord put that in the instructions in your head when you went to sleep, it was already a part of your daily task to bring forth this, man. And the Lord put those spirits in this young man's head to do so. Okay, and this appeased Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for this to be brought forth, man. The Lord was in the heavens smiling, man. Okay, this made him feel good to bring forth this judgment, man. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. Okay, and those sore strokes in this judgment was, that blade, man, and the stroke of that knife, puncturing that flesh and bleeding out and bringing forth that pain. That matter of fact, that horrific, grievous pain, man. In the time of destruction, and that's that destruction, man. That evil moment, least when you expect it. They pour out their force and appease the wrath. Appease the wrath. It pleased the wrath. And it pleased Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to bring forth that judgment. And appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hell and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. The Lord's going to have his vengeance. Matter of fact, as it says in the scriptures, man, vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense, man. And this is just part of the Lord's vengeance, man. Verse 30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. So guess what? In the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the people that he judged were wicked and they deserved it according to him. And furthermore, we don't disagree. We agree with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua because we have a clear vision. Our minds are not cloudy. Our minds are not polluted. Our minds don't have the parasites of this society, man. Okay, our minds have has been cleansed and purified and brainwashed through the true understanding, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and gospel of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. So our people deserve everything that the Lord is doing. Everything that's happening in here across the four corners of the earth is well deserved. Okay, so with that, I hope and I pray that this is edifying, uplifting, and informative, and terrifying to the true, sincere Aki and Wa Akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Kol Holayim La, Abanabu Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Radash, Watha Wada, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Radash, for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. Adawan Ratazah, and to the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.